Hello students, welcome back to the next part of the video. As in our earlier videos I have explained you the poem, that is Don't Quit. I have connected this poem with the real life instances. Okay, and today I'm going to solve all the exercises for you and you have to do it simultaneously with me. Okay. Here in this poem, the exercises are divided into these 6 parts. Okay, the first is listen and repeat, second is word power, third is comprehension, fourth is let's read, fifth is let's write, and sixth is let's do it. Okay, so here this is your book. Okay, this poem Don't Quit, you have to do a homework. Okay, you have to write the summary of this poem by yourself. Okay, I will give you later on in the PDF, but firstly I want you to write. Okay, and I will see that homework in a live session. Okay. Okay, this is the summary of the poem. This is the output, that the moral of this poem. Don't run away, but face difficulties with courage. You don't have to run away with your problems. You have to face it. Okay. Moving towards the exercise of this poem, the first that we have is listen and repeat. See, listen and repeat is an exercise that you have to do to improve your skills, to improve your vocab skills. Okay, like here, will, uphill, till. This is the same sound words. Okay, will, uphill, till, bit, quit, sit, about, out, shout, are, far, car. These are the last alphabet is the same sound word, car, are. Okay, r sound words. Now, this is listen and repeat. The next we have is the word power. Word power, here you have to do 2 exercises. Okay, the first one is match the following. Tint. What do you mean by tint? Tint means the silver tint of the clouds we have read in the poem. No, that is the color. Okay, so color. Queer. Queer, I have told you. Okay, life is queer. So this is queer is strange. Strange. Uphill. Uphill. What do you mean by uphill? Uphill. So it is very difficult. Okay. Trudging. Trudging. Walking wearily. Okay. So this was all match the following. Now here we have the jumbled words. Okay. The first is here jumbled words. You have to do it by yourself. I will tell you the only first example, that is UFDNS, that means funds. What is this? Funds. Okay, rest you have to do it. Moving towards the question answers of this chapter, that is the comprehension part. Comprehension part is divided into 2 parts, the question answer part and the correct answer part. Okay. Question answers. When the road you are trudging seems all uphill, what do you mean by trudging here? As I have explained you in this poem, trudging is you have to walk slowly. You don't have to stop. That is walk warily. Okay, you have to walk slowly, calmly, but you have to walk. You have to keep on moving. Okay. You can take the answer and you can just note it down in your own words. Okay. When should we take rest? The question is, when should we take rest? Okay, in the poem part, there is the line, rest you must, but don't you quit. When you think that pressure is very much, there's lots of pressure, then you have to take a rest. Okay, you don't have to stop, you have to take a rest, then take a deep breath and then go again. Okay, so this is the answer. When do we learn that our life is strange? Now the third question that we have is, when do we learn that our life is strange? See, we learn this when we will be the part of that particular problem. Okay, see, this is not like that ki nobody is having the problems. Everyone is having the problems, whether the people is billionaire, whether the people is a lower mediocre or the poor person. Everyone is facing the problem. So their life is queer. Their life is queer. Okay, so the third question is done. You have to write the answer in your own words. Okay. What should we do when our pace seems slow? What should we do when our pace seems slow? You understand the meaning of pace? Pace is the speed. Okay. So what should we do? हमें क्या करना चाहिए when the pace of our life seems slow? Okay, you need to find out the answer from here. Okay, find out the word pace. There you go. In the second stanza you will see, don't give up though the pace seems slow. Sometimes it has happened, our process, our work is little bit slow, so you don't have to lose the speed. Okay, you have to work it accordingly, then you will get the output, you will get your success. Okay, so this was all about the fourth question. The fifth question is, how can we get success? The next question is, how can we get success? Okay, the success is a failure turned inside out. You have to write this answer in your own words. Okay, so this is success is failure turned inside out. Okay, write it in your own words. What should we do when things seems worst? What should you do when things seems worst? What you have to do is, you have to wait. See, when you turn the page, you can see the page number 1. See, the silver tint of the clouds of doubt, and you never can tell how close you are. It may be near when it seems so far. So stick to the fight. What you have to do? What would be the answer of this question? When things seems worst, you have to fight back. You have to give your 100%. Okay, you don't have to wait for an opportunity. You have to go ahead with the same pace. Okay, so is that clear to you? Now, moving to the seventh question is that, is it possible that goals situated near may appear far? If yes, then what, when and why? Yes, sometimes it is is it possible that goals situated near may appear far? Yes, the line was there in the first page. Something is very close to you, but it seems very far. So what you have to do is, yes, you have to wait for some time. You don't know when the result will come up. Okay, so you have to wait, and you have to write the answer by your own words. I'm not going to tell you everything. Okay, now, which line of the poem do you like most and why? See, this is particular answer. My favorite line in this whole poem is this: life is square with its twists and turns. Your would be different. It's person to person. Okay, my favorite line is, life is square with its twists and turns. Our life is very strange. You never know when it will be up, when it will be down, when it will be up, when it will be down. So this was all. So now this A part is complete. The second is, work with a partner and choose the correct answer. When things go wrong, what do? You quit. We should quit. We shouldn't quit, or we should take rest. We shouldn't quit. Okay. The moral of the poem is, we should face the difficulties of life. We should enjoy our success only. We should run away from the difficulties of life. This is the theme of the poem. We should face the difficulties of life. Then only we'll get the experience. Then only we will move towards our success. Okay. So this was all about B part. Now, as we see here, 3 parts we have done: listen and repeat, word power, comprehension. Now moving to the fourth part, that is, let's read. Let's read. There is a poem for you. This is your homework. You have to do it by yourself. Okay, there are the question answers also, and you have to do it by yourself. Now next is, let's write. This is match the following. Okay, you have to write down, match the lines under column A with the lines under column B and write them below. Like, when things go wrong, what does it happen? See the poem and do it. Okay, now the last but the not least, that is, let's do it. What do you have to do it in this exercise? Write some famous quotation neatly on a card sheet or thermocol sheet and affix them on walls at different places in your school. As you can see, we do have these kinds of stuffs. No, we have the famous quotes written in our building. Okay, so that is the same that you have to do, and put it. Right now your school is not possible, so put it in your study area. Okay, you write down the famous quotation and keep it in your room only. Okay, so here we completed the chapter, that is lesson number 1, don't quit. Okay,